This is Multiplaying, episode 39, recorded on Friday, July 30th, 2010.
Everybody online, looking good.
A companion podcast to the collaborative blog and gaming community that's playing as life allows. This is Multiplaying.
Well, let's start the insanity.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Hello?
Great heavens! What kind of radio show is this?
This is Multiplaying. Tonight we have Jason,
Hi. So depressing.
John,
Hey.
Steve,
Hey.
and I'm Shannon.
Are ya?
If you thought this podcast was going to keep you from committing suicide, then guess what? You're already dead.
Just finish writing that note.
just go ahead and just do the spell checks. You know. Why me?
All right, Jason,
Yes.
what is your beverage for the night?
I'm drinking some Glenlivet.
Are you seriously?
Live it.
Do you have any ice or water in that?
No, it's straight up.
Straight up room temperature.
It's straight up.
How do you
room
like it
temperature.
straight up like that, the Glenlivet?
I like it.
I like mine with
It's
a little bit
it's
of...
surprisingly tolerable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually drink this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's why I would, when my father told me, like, you got to drink Glenlivet, I was like, are you fucking crazy? I was like, what the hell's wrong with you?
You're like, how have you lived this long?
How's your liver not outside of your body?
Yeah, so it's surprisingly tolerable.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like it. Now we have a common drink when you guys come down.
Yeah.
Hot dog.
I will look forward to being dead in Florida
All right.
in like 2 weeks, like 2-3 weeks.
I'll be a widow. Your parents will still watch Matt from time to time, right?
Nah, probably not. Not once I'm dead.
Damn.
So I'm the one they like.
Oh. Of course.
My parents will watch him a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. John, what's your beverage?
I have an Asian redhead, I guess you could call it.
What's her name?
That is awesome.
No, it's
And
how
she
you have
brought me a...
Hey, Miller Lite.
Oh, no.
You know how you have the dirty redhead where it's like red wine and then beer?
Yeah, I got one
Yeah.
of those. Yeah, we got married like 7 years ago.
Yeah. Funny story. Anyway, so I had red wine and then I decided to do sake in the same glass. So so it's sort of like an Asian redhead. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of to call it.
That's pretty cool.
So
New drinks all the time. That's what we do here.
Oh,
Yep,
you know what
Asian
drink I
redhead.
heard of earlier? I'm
an
sorry, I
Asian
heard
redhead.
of. No, I heard of, and it's probably an actual real drink, but I heard
earlier
it. I thought
than
it
that. Oh, okay.
No, well, I heard it today. I'm just trying to segue from what you're talking about to what I want to talk about.
Okay.
You guys know what an Arnold Palmer is, right?
Yeah.
Lemonade and iced tea.
It was just disgusting, but yeah.
No, that's
That is
good.
so good.
Oh,
my
I
God.
would vomit before I had to drink that. That is
Oh, those are
awful.
good. But I heard, and this probably like people probably already know this, but I had only heard it earlier. You add vodka to it, and then you call it a John Daly.
Who's
Really?
Daily?
John Daly is an totally alcoholic golfer.
Oh, I think I like him.
Yeah, everybody likes John Daly, but Arnold Palmer is based off this old golfer who that's what he drank, and then
Arnold
John.
Palmer? Is his name Arnold Palmer?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they called it that, because that's what
Yeah.
he drank.
Yeah, it was a big thing back then. But yeah, with John Daly, it's this total alcoholic golfer, and then you add vodka to it. Like, wouldn't that be delicious?
No,
Yes, it would.
I would throw up.
I'm probably going to try it
This
next.
episode has been
Yeah.
brought to you by John Daly. Live it. Yeah, see, his dog knows.
I know, my...
Yeah, see, he's all about it. The dog wants it.
Okay, Steve, what's your beverage tonight?
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
If you hear some yapping in the background, it's my new dog, so say hi to
And
that.
she's adorable. I saw her picture on Twitter this week. And if you want to follow Steve on Twitter, he is at SlurmsMP.
Indeed. Tonight, I am drinking a Lindemans Framboise. At least I assume that's how you pronounce it, but it's a raspberry beer. So
How is that?
it is fantastic.
You like beer now.
I do.
Multiplaying made Steve like beer.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic.
Thank you,
Was there
Kinderman.
anything we did in our however episode run we accomplished that. That's it. Then I feel comfortable with that.
I am. I'm happy with that. We made some friends, made a lot more enemies, but in the end, it was all about getting you to drink beer.
Wrapping up the podcast.
Yep. This is our last episode.
We're going out on this high note. I have, since no one asked, just a cab, just red wine.
No one asked.
Hey,
I know.
Shannon,
Yeah.
what you drinking?
I have.
Nobody cares.
Oh.
Hey,
What?
Shannon, what you drinking?
Oh, I have.
Who
cab.
cares?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to say it
Hey,
anymore.
Hey, Shannon,
What?
you drinking?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We should probably talk about games since that's people actually. I don't think that our audience actually listens to us to listen about games. I don't think they really care what we talk about. We can talk about like politics, and they wouldn't care. Because we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have a lot of news worthy
No,
items.
people don't listen to us for like any particular reason except for that we're drunk.
I think so, and we've got that covered. We've established that, and we can move
We
on.
certainly do.
We got that covered, and so take it away, Jason. What is the games for the week?
I've been playing a lot of shit. Let me think here.
All right.
Most, okay. Star Trek Online. I'm playing some of that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like the new update? Have you noticed anything new?
Ship interiors for the most part. And then when I logged in, a shitload of accolades popped up. Oh my god! Like wow! I'm like, yes, this is a jackpot. It was like a slot machine ringing when I logged in. I don't know how half the shit did, but it was pretty sweet. But the ship interiors are pretty cool. Went on and got my accolades put up on the shelves and all that. I just got some of the diplomatic missions, and I haven't done any of them yet, so I haven't really noticed a difference yet.
I've done one.
What'd you think?
A lot of talking.
Which one did you do?
There was one in. I might be wrong in my number, but I think it was Starbase 24. But I had to walk
24 or
around.
39? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it was 24. Maybe it was 39. You might be right with 39. But anyways,
Well,
I had to walk
anyway, you're in
around. And
Starbase.
I had to talk to a Ferengi and some other alien that I couldn't tell you what race it was.
Is
and
it
go
a
back.
guy or a girl?
They were both guys.
Oh,
As far as I could tell. I don't know where the
that's a bummer.
genitalia is on those things. But I had to talk back and forth about some like trade agreements that they were working on, and it was pretty interesting as far as if you like to read a lot in an MMO. But if you're not that type of person, then it was pretty easy experience just to run back and forth in a starbase. So
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
that's all they're
that's,
trying to accomplish with that. Which,
yeah,
Yeah, they that's why they it's like an optional thing. So if you're really more into the story and the solving things diplomatically and all that kind of BS, then
right. So
Then
what? I mean,
that's Star Trek. So I mean,
with the
that's
diplomatic XP though, what do you do with that? I mean, that's what I don't understand about it yet. Is what is that diplomatic XP that you get?
All right, so if you next time you're online, if you actually click on your rank name or experience bar, and there's a tab for diplomatic corps, and it'll tell you the bonuses that you're going to be getting. Essentially, it's not required, not essential. It's just sort of very like. For example, there's transwarp directly to Deep Space Nine, directly to Starbase, whatever number it is, directly to K7. Basically you get more transwarp options. So if you have to go to, I don't know, Cardassian sector, it would be faster to just transwarp directly to Deep Space Nine instead of go to space dock and then fly there.
So a lot of benefits that don't directly benefit your combat
Yeah,
abilities.
nothing at all benefits your combat. It's
Well,
basically
I actually
just
like that a lot.
I do too. That's pretty cool.
It's nothing at all that benefits combat in any way. It's all non-combat benefits, like basically traveling faster. Or there was one of them I think was travel through sector space faster. Like you get a specific ability that you can go. Like if you set your course for a specific planet or something, you actually move faster than normal people would. I think that's one of the top tier ones.
Cool.
So that you would actually get there faster. So it's all basically like quality of life improvements. It's not even, So that's it's cool. It's like you can kind of do it in your spare time, and the nice thing I noticed about the way the XP works is it's sort of like the way to get max ranks are either hit XP number or whatever, or spend X amount of time doing these missions. So if you spend, I think it was 8 hours doing a diplomatic corps mission, you automatically level up. Or if you do them quickly, you can level up that way. So it's kind of cool. It's like they're not penalizing you for not being able to finish it, or I don't know. It was interesting. I'm not a huge diplomatic guy, but I'm more of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of person.
Kind of like that 20-pound burger. You don't get penalized if you can't finish it.
Exactly.
But you get nice stuff if you can, like a T-shirt.
Yeah, you get a T-shirt. You can come back and eat that burger whenever you want.
That place
Awesome.
That place we went to tonight was actually on that show, A Man vs. Food.
Really?
Yeah, and that place we go to, Mally's, the leather hat place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they actually have...
I know what you're talking about.
They actually have like a 10-pound and then a 50-pound burger.
Oh, my
they're
God.
they're in the Guinness Book for largest burger.
They have another, and then the other one you have to pay for. You can actually order it, but it's like $400, and you have to give them a week's notice. But they will make it for you.
Because we have to go kill that cow.
It says on the menu, there is no reason to order this.
That's awesome.
That I love when they kind of make fun of its,
Yeah,
it makes fun of itself.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, like, the 10-pound burger, we've actually seen people order it, and a group orders it, and they cut it like almost like a pizza, like.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Here's your
crazy.
slice of hamburger.
Yeah. So
that's what
Awesome.
that's what I've been playing. No, the vegetarian has been playing that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I go there with the vegetarians. I don't get to have any of that cool stuff.
I've also been playing some Street Fighter 4. I went and got my old fight stick, which my son had spilled milk on and ruined.
And how did you get a new one?
I realized that when I had bought it with Tekken, the limited edition wireless stick that came with the game. And when I was checking out, they said, "Do you want to pay $10 for a year warranty?" And I was kind of wary about it being a wireless stick anyway. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And I totally forgot about it, and I realized that, so I took it back. And it cracks me up how clueless people at Best Buy are. Because I had already gone on, you can check on the online inventory, and I saw they had some in stock at the one store that I bought it from, and I went in and I had to go to Geek Squad because it was a computer item, and the guy's like, "Well, we're gonna have to take your word for it because we can't really test it, but I don't think we have any of these left." And I'm like, "Yeah, you do. I've already checked it." He's like, "Well, I don't think we do, but you can go check." So I come back. I'm like, "Yeah, you had one totally right there," and they switched it out, and so that's been working. So I've been playing some of that, and I had picked up Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue. I know, just the way it's spelled. And I haven't really gotten to play a ton of that, but I played some more Street Fighter just because I had gotten discouraged of playing that with the fight stick kept cutting out.
Yeah, I've been playing a shitload of that.
I love how, like, the Geek Squad, they are, like, so condescending.
Oh, they were complete dicks to me.
Like, just in general, like, Geek Squad is so condescending, like, you're so dumb. Like...
That's what they made me sound like. Like, yeah. Uh-huh. And then, like, two of the jerk-offs had to come question me. So, how'd this stick work? And I'm like, well, it sucked. and they're like, huh, okay. And they walked away. Like,
It really sucks when you pour milk in it.
Yeah, I left that part out, but they, I don't know, they were just trying to bust my balls for no reason, and like they said when I walked in, they had no way to check that it actually worked or not, and what I had actually read, what was wrong with it, was an actual legit thing, so I don't really know if it was my son spilling a little bit of milk in it. It kept disconnecting from the USB, and I read that was a fairly common problem with that stick. It either happened or it didn't. So, yeah, I don't think it was actually him. But, I don't know. I had paid for the warranty, so fuck off. I mean, it was covered for any hardware failure.
You almost expect them to walk up to you with, like, pompadours and leather jackets or, like, white T-shirts with the cigarettes rolled up in the sleeve.
Yeah, that's what they seemed like. But, I don't know. I'm still playing some Street Fighter and trying to learn new characters. And... some StarCraft II, but I am not the guy to talk about that game. So that's about it.
Dude. But how do you like StarCraft II? What have you done?
I think I've like 3 missions into the solo campaign. So
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
yeah, I haven't got a ton of time to play. I played a little bit yesterday, a little bit today. I'm mostly playing Street Fighter 4 and Star Trek. So in my limited time.
I've been playing it as well, and I'm not very far into it. I've gotten past the first like act of like playing through the Marsara. I can't pronounce it. Anyways, I got through that part, and I'm about 1 mission into the next part, and I haven't had time to play. But
I'm
actually
like halfway through the mission of getting off there. So
yeah. It's I'm enjoying it so far.
So what do you think about it, Slurms? What was it worth it, or
I can't really say yet. I haven't played any multiplayer yet. I just kind of want to.
Oh no, I didn't play any multiplayer either. I just finished the campaign like this morning.
Oh, did you?
I've been playing for like 36 hours straight. So,
jeez, looking forward to putting more time into it this weekend and getting a better feel for it. But what I've gotten from it so far, I'm actually really enjoying. It's like I don't know. I've played a lot of RTSs, and I've played a lot of RTSs that are I don't know, to me, a little bit more compelling to play as far as the mechanics go. But it's just such a solid game. And when you factor in that it's probably the only RTS game that I'm actually interested in the story.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
That's one thing I will say is that there's not a lot of RTSs that I've played out there that I was actually gave a crap about in the storyline. And I won't disagree that like the voice acting is pretty cheeseball.
Pretty suspect, yeah.
It's pretty suspect and it's pretty cheeseball and overdone, but I can look past that because the actual stuff going on in the world is interesting to me. So
it's funny that you say that because I got to a point in the campaign where it started making fun of itself, sort of like Shannon was telling me about Deathspank, how it makes fun of itself.
Yeah.
And StarCraft does that once you get past the initial missions.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple lines that just, you're just like, wow, that is awesome. Like, there's I forget what it was, exactly what was going on. They were like, come on, man, this ain't science fiction. Like, I was just man. Wow. Anyway, just random stuff. It makes fun of itself. It's quite refreshing.
Yeah.
Doesn't try to take itself too seriously.
I will agree that the story is pretty cool, but gameplay wise, I'm enjoying it, and I think it is more that I'm not the guy to resource manage and all that type of stuff. That as I'm playing, I'm like thinking, I'd really like to go play Dawn of War 2 right about now.
Yeah, exactly. I think I would be more in tune to the game as a whole if it was more of that style of gameplay with the storyline. Added into it. So,
yep.
But that's what you've been playing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Do you guys have anything more to add to those games?
No, I already.
I know you guys kind of already covered it, but.
So Starcraft II, I mean, like I said, I finished the campaign. I haven't done the online modes, but yeah, it's just.
You already finished the campaign?
Yeah, but like I said, I've been playing for like 3 days straight.
Okay.
So it was pretty intense, and I did it on brutal, which I don't, Jesus Christ, it was.
Jesus Christ, yeah, God.
Yeah, it was. I'm not even sure how I finished. I mean, I played missions over and over and over again to the point of frustration, and then when I finally beat it, I was like, yes.
Well, I mean,
how many hours?
That's a good sign.
How many hours did you actually say you put into the game?
I have no clue.
Because I know I've heard other people say it takes around like 18, 20 hours to play like normally.
I would say that's about right. That's probably true. I'm not as good at the game, so I probably took more hours than that. But
gotcha.
Because it's like with including like replaying a mission for failing it or whatever the case may be. But there is an achievement in the game to finish the entire campaign within 8 hours.
Oh my God.
But that is an impossible achievement to get. I mean, you have got to be so good at this game. You've got to know the missions, know what it's about to ask you, preempt that with the units that you've built, and all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, that is within 8 hours is insane. I mean, I can't even imagine that.
Wow.
Especially considering, like you said, playing 20 hours, plus 18 to 20. I mean, that's like Portal, where you see someone finish the entire game of Portal in like 2 minutes, and you're like, what the F? You know, where it's like they know the game so well that they're just like jump backwards, shoot here, shoot there. Oh, game over. What?
Let me ask you, since you finished it, do you have any qualms with them now of breaking it up into different campaigns? Did you get enough story in this one?
Dude, I got so much story to chew on that I have to play it again because I don't even like remember some of it, and a lot of the interactions on the ship. Like I like the way that they sort of a little bit blurred the lines between RTS and RPG, sort of like how our BioWare has like the talk, you know, walking around the ship talking to your crewmates. It has that sort of quality. Once you get past the Marsara missions and stuff, you actually have that kind of experience where after each mission you talk to everybody on the ship and you get different backstory, different interactions, and there's 3 specific points in the campaign where it branches and you have to make an important choice on who you're going to go with or what you're going to protect or kill or whatever, and it's pretty cool. I have to play it again to make sure I get all 29 missions.
Cool.
That's kind of amazing though that you put like, you know, 3 days in it on Brutal and covered these over and over and over again, and yet you still want to replay it for, you know, story value. So that says a lot about the game, because, you know, a lot of games, once you get to that level, you're like, I'm done with it, I'm never going back.
Okay, train it in.
Yeah so that says a lot about the replayability.
Yeah, that and the if you're into achievements, if you are, there are a ton of achievements.
Yeah, there is.
Get.
But what are they? I mean, the achievements just go to your BattleNet account, right?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't do anything for you. It's sort of like Xbox Live, where it's like, oh, hey, I have this many points. This is how serious I am about games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it doesn't.
But
you know,
I don't know. This might just say something about me rather than normal gamer or average Joe gamer anymore. But I don't give a shit about achievements. But if I was going to give a shit about any achievements, I would want them to be Steam achievements.
Yeah, actually, I can agree with you there.
Yeah,
because
there's
Steam
way more games there.
Yeah, Steam actually has a full platform of games where Blizzard is only between other Blizzard players.
Yeah, why do I care that the guy that I play WoW with knows that I was playing StarCraft?
Yeah, it's the same thing when I play an iPhone game and there's achievements on some of those networks. Like, really?
Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, who pays attention to that stuff? Like, yeah, especially with the Battle.net. It kind of almost makes me feel like they're trying to branch out into an area you're too small. I mean, obviously Battle.net's
They're huge,
but no, not in terms of like all games ever.
Right.
Well, yeah. What made me just think of that, and someone had mentioned, this is the first original, it's not an original game, but if you don't count the expansions of WoW, the first game they've released since 2004. Like, okay, you're going to tie achievements to that publisher and platform. The next one's going to be Diablo 3 in 2-3 years.
Yeah, never know.
I mean, I will tell you that at least as far as the friends that I play with for League of Legends / Starcraft when it was in beta, they are so serious about achievements. I don't even understand. You know what I mean?
Right. I think I'm of a different generation of it, so I can't talk on it.
It's because you're men. I will explain this for you. It's about how big your penis is.
You mean your EP? Your EP?
No, really. The more you care about achievements is relative to the size of your penis.
Inadvertently?
Yes.
Oh.
That explains why I don't care.
It probably explains why I have 0 points in achievements. Huh?
I did say earlier that I don't give a fuck about them, right?
Whenever I get an achievement, I delete that profile and make a new one.
Actually, Jason, if you're deleting profiles, you care quite a bit.
Too
the
much,
impression that people have on your achievements.
You care more. You care more than the guy who's playing games just to get achievement points.
And I am sorry, Ab. I am sorry.
Oh no! Don't apologize to him. Apologize to me.
Oh, Shannon, I apologize.
Excuse me while I whip out how much I don't care about achievements.
My.
Anyway, so. No, but actually, I will tell you though, unless you're playing on casual, like I did the first time through, which I did end up kicking it up to brutal later, but you get a lot of achievements just for completing the campaign, like just stuff that you happen to do it's just automatic. Like, hey, you got an achievement for this. Congratulations. It's like, it's not actually for doing anything special. So I don't know. They give you a head start kind of if you play the campaign through, and then if you care, then you can go through and get some other stuff. But anyway, that's enough about StarCraft II, I think.
For our people who like achievements, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
It's okay that you have a small penis.
Girls
Just
really don't
just
care.
go ahead and get your achievements and be happy with it. It's not size. It's not the size that counts.
It totally is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway. John, have you been playing anything additional, or have we covered you?
Pretty much covered me for the most part, except for STO a little bit, but we kind of covered that too. So,
what about you, Steve?
Mostly covered, but I actually do have one thing that's changed. My Nintendo Wii broke this last week.
Nintendos don't break. Xbox 360s break. You're wrong.
Bullshit.
You're
The
wrong,
actual-
sir.
you're wrong, Steve. Steve, you're wrong. Have you
sorry,
tried
sir.
turning it off and on again?
There was no such red light or anything. Actually,
Plugged into the wall.
oh shit, it's not plugged in.
Is there a green light when you hit the power button?
No, actually, it fires up. It actually turns on, and you can get to the menu on it and everything, but it does not take any discs. The disk drive actually broke on it.
Sir, if there's a green light, that means the system is working fine. I'm sorry, we can't help.
Pretty much what I got. You know what pisses me off, though, is that we actually, me and my wife went in Wednesday, that wife of mine, went into Best Buy, speaking of Best Buy or from earlier, and went to buy a new one because my daughter was flipping out because we just actually picked up Super Mario Galaxy 2, and she was digging the hell out of it. And we already have a bunch of other games. My wife has a game on there. And my wife plays Animal Crossing on there, and so we kind of felt like we needed to replace it. We had contacted Nintendo about it, and they said, well, you could send it in, but if it is the disk drive, it'll probably end up costing like $75 to replace it at least. And I was like, man, I'm going to put that towards a new Wii. Fuck that. So we just decided to go ahead and buy a new one. So we went in, and a effing Nintendo representative was there at Best Buy, checking like the stock and seeing if they had stuff on display properly and all that stuff. And I mentioned it to her while we were there. I was like, hey, as I actually, the Best Buy guy came over and asked if there was anything that he could help us find. And I was like, no, I'm just looking at buying a new Wii. And then I got real loud and I go, because my other one just broke. And like looked at her and she's like, what? And she came over and started talking to us. And I was like, yeah, my other one just actually broke. The disk drive doesn't work. And I explained the whole story to her, told her everything that was going on. She didn't do a goddamn thing. I wasn't like digging for like a discount or anything, just even to have her say, hey, I'll take down your name and see if I can figure out what's going on. Or, hey, she didn't even ask if I had called their customer support.
What a bitch.
So wait, what did she say?
Nothing. She just go, oh, I've never heard of that before. And that's
She
it.
walked away.
Yep, she did.
Dick in her vag.
Yep.
Was
Hand in
That's
her
it.
vag.
Was she hot?
No.
No, she works for Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. And then
She looked
Best
like
Buy-
Reggie.
Touche.
she looked like Reggie. And then the Best Buy guy actually came over and said, hey, he's like, we might not be able to fix it here, but if you want to bring it in.
Sorry,
and have
that bitch. The Nintendo bitch. didn't help.
He's like, we might be able to take a look at it, and if there's
I'm
nothing
sorry,
we can do
she's
about it, we
not trained in customer service.
yeah. He goes, we can actually at least send it to Nintendo and see what they say. And I was like, well, thanks, but I think we're just going to go ahead and replace it. And he goes, and then he's piped in with the, hey, we have a 2-year replacement plan thing. If anything goes wrong, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, well, this last one lasted 3 years, so it would have done me nothing. So, but anywho, so we did.
You know, actually, when we got our Wii, I had to send it in 3 times within the first month.
No shit.
Yeah, and I got told by the people at Nintendo that they had never documented the problem that I had, so I felt kind of special. But yeah.
Nice. But yeah, other than the stuff we talked about, though, as far as what I've been playing, since we did get the Nintendo replaced, I have been playing some Super Mario Galaxy.
Fuck that Nintendo bitch.
I've been playing fuck you, bitch. I've been playing a lot of Super Mario Galaxy 2. My daughter loves that game. I love it too. Actually, I was amazed at how much I've been enjoying it. I'm also amazed at how much that game shows me that what is really holding the Wii back for me is that it's not it's not in HD, because if that game was like properly resolutioned, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because it is an amazing game, but it's just you can just the graphics are just a touch dated on it. It's like, man, if this looked as good as something that would come out of the PlayStation or the Xbox 360, it would be amazing.
Yeah, there are so many Wii games I would be really pumped for if they didn't look like an ass on an HD screen. Like if that was HD, I would be so pumped for Metroid Other M.
Yeah,
but I am not because it's gonna look like ass.
Like shit. So, but yeah, other than the fact that it kind of looks like crap, the game is really fucking cool. I am digging the hell out of that, and been playing some WoW. But
what is that?
Not very much this week because I've been super busy.
Wait, what do you mean? WoW? What is that?
WoW,
Wide
World
Open
of
West,
Warcraft.
the cable company.
Oh, World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Is that a RPG? What is
That company, Hurricane, was it? Hurricane?
No, it's actually it's the
Typhoon.
No, it's the developer of the canceled Starcraft Ghost.
Oh, we mean Blizzard.
Oh yes, it is. That is the
Troubled
developer.
developer.
Wait, StarCraft's not canceled. Ghost.
Starcraft
Ghost.
StarCraft Ghost is not canceled. Shut up.
Oh, okay, then where is it? So, troubled developer of StarCraft Ghost made that game.
Lost Vikings 2. It got real quiet. Yeah, but yeah, I have not been playing too much World of Warcraft. I think I'm only like level 10 on my warrior, who I actually I started as a shaman and then
play with you.
Yay! Started as a shaman, re-rolled as a warrior because I think I wanted to be a tank this time around. I'd already played a shaman a long time ago, and but yeah, I'm trying out the game again. That's about it. I heard somebody else in this room is playing it.
Are you doing the Draenei starting area, or did you move on to?
I did the Draenei. I'm the alien goat people.
I love alien goats.
Yes. So what's up with your whole account mess?
I think it's as rectified as it's gonna be.
Really? Still nothing back?
No, but they never emailed. Okay, here's in case you've missed a few episodes.
Last time on Multiplaying.
My account got hacked the day we were leaving to go up north for like 3 days. Up north is what people in Michigan refer to as going further north.
In Michigan.
Jesus Christ.
Because everyone in Michigan owns a second home further north. But yeah, it is. That's where we go. So we were going up north for like 3 days with my parents and stuff, and we're getting ready to leave. And like I'm getting these emails at work, and I just delete, but they weren't all misspelled and bad grammar. The one, and I'm like, that's odd. So I check it, and of course my email says it is from Blizzard instead of Hotmail like usual. And I'm like, So I go, not with the link they sent me in the no email links. I refused to click on those. But I actually went to my account, and yes, I had been banned. I'm like, oh no. So I emailed them. I called them. One of the guys I finally got through, he was the nicest guy ever. Like, Jason was asking, like, you guys going out on a date soon? I mean, he was just so personable and friendly. It couldn't have been more nice. But he said, yeah, we'll look into it. It could take up to a week, though, to get your stuff back. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. Because I only had my authenticator off for 2 weeks, and I know people on either side of the fight, well, why'd you have your authenticator off? That's just stupid. Well, I had my authenticator off because I have an iPhone, and I have the authenticator on my iPhone, and I did an update, and it crashed during the update. So then my authenticator wasn't synced to it, and then my phone was too full to get the authenticator fixed, and so then I don't update my phone very often. So I just hadn't gone in to figure out what I wanted to delete off my phone to get the authenticator replaced on my phone. And I had to send in like my driver's license and these forms and all this stuff to get it deauthorized. Yeah. And then finally they got it deauthorized. And then, it was just like 2, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. I didn't add it up, but it's just a couple weeks where it was off.
Wait, with as tight-lipped as the security is on the fucking authenticator, why can't they do something about their account system in the first place?
Well, that was the annoying part to me. How come, just one iPhone crash and I have to send in all this personal stuff? Why can't they just do why can't their program recognize, oh, this isn't syncing up, let's restart it or something, let's do patch or something. Why doesn't it recognize that? Why do I have to go and send all this stuff in to deactivate it and then redo it again? But anyway, that's what I had to do. But yeah, then I'm not real up on it because then my thinking was, okay, I've had this account since 2004. I've never had a single problem with it. What are the odds I'm going to get hacked in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
pretty high.
Apparently a lot.
Yeah, so I got hacked and everything got deleted except for like 2 of my characters. I got back 4 of those characters, so I had 6 of my characters back. And I wanted back 3 more. I got back 1 more.
But not the one you wanted?
Well, no, I did want that one back, but there was 2 more that I really wanted. One was a girl I had started on doing.
Hot.
Hot. Yeah, let's say hot.
I had
I win.
started on jewel crafting with, and so I don't want to it's just a pain redoing that stuff. And
Right.
on I had a bunch of other horde newbies, but the one horde character, she was only like level 20, but she had like about 100 gold on another server, and it's like, not that that's a lot, but that's a nice chunk to get started with, and I probably won't ever bother to go get started there again. And I had friends there, but
Right.
it's just too much of a pain to go back and start. And the bummer about the jewel crafter is, yeah, one of my buddies did just give me like 120 gold to like keep going.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I am not going to get that back. And I think my warrior, when I get it back, she's level 44, I think, and I know I never let my level 40s get under 40 gold, and she has 13 silver on her. So I didn't get everything back on my characters that.
So
So for all you people not sure if you want to get an authenticator, get an authenticator because they are not returning all your stuff.
Right. So after all your shit's said and done and now you're playing again, what are you playing?
I actually haven't played this week.
Oh, well, I mean, what's
Yeah.
your intention on playing
Oh,
now?
I want to play with you with my shaman, and so I was hoping to log in after we were done recording tonight if you
Oh, yeah.
are still awake. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm even holding off, as you can tell from the slurring, so that I can play. All for you.
Thanks. I will be a couple beers in by then, but
Yeah.
that won't be much.
That
So.
will even out. with playing skill.
Let's go hit that thing!
Other than that, I played some Carcassonne on the Xbox 360, but I've been playing against the computer because I only have one friend that owns it on the 360, and he's been out of town like all summer.
Aw.
And my iPhone people are fucking useless at keeping up on their Carcassonne.
God damn it,
games.
bitches!
Whose turn is it?
Dean's and Jason's. They're
God
awful.
damn it, Dean.
Awful.
God damn it, Dean and Jason.
Hey, Dean has more turns than I do.
You're still behind.
I am.
And other than I got Deathspank, as we kind of talked about.
You been digging it?
Briefly mentioned. I dig it. It's something very brainless. It's
Yeah.
you go in, and the only thing that is kind of not brainless is that shield actually matters. Like,
Oh, you gotta use that right.
You gotta use the shield. Yeah, well, usually in like games like that, I ignore that and just keep going, and it's
Yeah,
no big
no,
deal.
you're right.
You
You
can't do
usually
it.
you can, but yeah.
But not in that. They really demand that you time that well to get.
Treat it like a lady.
Yeah, you gotta time that trigger and
Mm.
make it happen.
Just get in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's
But-
so hot. I want to go play. I'm gonna go play Deathspank, everybody.
That's why they call it Deathspank.
Aha! And
Sorry.
it's a really fun game. It really makes fun of itself. The guy is hilarious. I'm like in love with him. He's awesome.
Yeah, well worth 15
I love
bucks.
ridiculous
I would say.
men. And
You know,
what?
okay. No, I was going to change games entirely. Go ahead.
You can actually. I think I'm done.
I completely forgot to mention that I've been playing a lot of Alien Swarm lately.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, free game came out.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
part
free
of
game
probably the
came
most
out.
important part of that is the fact that it's completely free.
And I
And
heard
it's
it's like good.
It is really good.
I dig it. Yeah.
It's not one of those like professional, quality games because honestly, it was made by a bunch of dudes from Valve as sort of like a project that never actually developed. But
Well, it was the guys that
then
made
they
the first
decided,
one.
huh?
It was the guys that made the first Alien Swarm, the one that was the mod for Unreal Tournament.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So, but this version never made it as a release, and then finally it released for free.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty awesome. And there's like all kinds of since it's the source engine, there's all kinds of ways to modify the game itself. Like there's a way to play it as an FPS, for example.
Oh, badass! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not made to be played as an FPS. Actually, like if you actually do this, there's no ceiling technically.
No.
Like it's because it was developed as a top-down shooter, but as a top-down game. Isometric view. But if you do decide to play it as FPS, you could totally do it, and it works really well. But
no wonder there's so many goddamn aliens in here. There's no fucking ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the ceiling, like basically, it's like the game is all beautifully developed and everything,
space,
and except when you look up, there's nothing but emptiness.
And aliens dropping in from space.
Yeah, aliens dropping in from space. Basically, this is a civilization that never developed ceilings or roofs.
In a world where roofers came a week late.
Oh, we should have invented roofs.
Oh my gosh.
Just some guy standing in the middle of the room with no roof going, no.
If only we had some kind of structure to cover the top of our heads to prevent things like this from happening.
He's just looking at 4 walls like, this is bullshit.
It's like, this kind of was dumb.
God, we're dumb.
We can make all these weapons and suits, but no roof. What's wrong?
Well, they wouldn't even know what to call it. They'd be like, why don't we have a wall that goes over the other 4 walls that stops things from falling on our head?
We don't
And
have
then the other guys would be like, shut up, dummy!
We don't need that. It's not like aliens are attacking. Oh,
fuck.
damn it. You had to say something, Carl.
God damn it, Carl. They look at the roofer.
Why did we both go to Carl?
Carl's like the douchebag. Typical name. That or Jerry.
So sorry for our listeners named Carl.
Sorry for Carl.
I thought of you more as the honest, hardworking man, but apparently Jason has some other issues.
But he's just not that
Actually,
smart.
I apologize, Carl. The real assholes are Jerry's.
Oh, God. I would like to apologize to all the Jerrys, because I know a Jerry, and he's really nice.
Yeah, but would he do the roof? No.
No. Yeah, but anyway, Jerry's a cool guy.
With the tight ass.
No. No, I've never looked at his ass. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, I told you not to talk about it at all. Like, at all.
Massively multiplaying.
Well, let's see. For news about MMOs, SWTOR, did you guys cover the fact that there's going to be like space combat last time?
That was not in last week's episode.
Okay, am I the only one who thinks that's the biggest non-news ever?
Yes.
Wait, what?
I think that is like a given.
Well, no.
you talking about
Don't say that it's a
space
given.
combat?
It would be more news if it wasn't in. I'd be like, what?
You're talking about the Old Republic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Space
I was
combat.
actually going to bring that up was I can appreciate the fact that some of our members are excited about Star Wars right now. They're kind of itching for, the new game. But I have to say that I was not surprised that space combat's there. I am, however, excited. I'm anxiously awaiting to see how it's implemented. So
Yes.
I'm awaiting to see what my PC Gamer magazine, when it comes in my mail box.
Because you're that guy that still subscribes to those.
Well, we are PC gamers, aren't we? So.
But I can get my information off of the internet.
My computer can connect to the internet.
Yeah.
Actually, Jason, we have like tons of computer magazines.
No, we don't.
We have gaming magazines all over this house.
Oh, I get that. I get Game Informer for free
Ah.
because of my GameStop thing.
Well, anyway, PC Gamer does have exclusives that come out before they get on the internet. So, go ahead.
Guess what's already on the internet?
Actually, the details aren't on the internet.
No, but how much
them
details
on
do
my
you
internet.
really think there's going to be?
Okay, can he tell his
No,
point?
but first I want to tell him I will have those details on the internet like a day before he gets it in the mail.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Well,
And what
but
I'm
you can read
saying-
it while shitting, but I can do that on my iPhone.
What I'm saying is, I bet you there's not going to be that many details.
Such assholes.
Well, in any case, it doesn't matter because I already had the subscription, so whatevs. But anxiously awaiting that magazine.
You're so stupid.
See to see what. Actually, I would like to point out that you said the same thing for me subscribing to STO. And what are you guys playing now?
There you go.
Oh, I forgot STO.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'll give you that.
Shut up.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Don't bring up things.
They're so quick to rip on you for like, and he's actually like supporting like gaming industry journalism, which
I know. I realized halfway through I should shut up because I'm being
you're
an asshole.
being an
But I'm not gonna,
ass.
because I'm being loud. That means I don't lose. So shut up.
Well, you kind of did already. So
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
anyway. At any rate, so I'm anxious to see how they implement it because, as one of our members pointed out, our Rare said, am I surprised that it's going to be there? Not really, but how it's going to be implemented is going to be the bigger question. So I don't know. We'll see because kind of worried. The only space combat we saw in BioWare games was the turret defense sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be what I want. I already know it. So
How do you know?
I think it'll be very arcade.
do you think it's going to be Twitch?
I have no idea.
I'll put hard money that it will not be something that I can pull don't take this as a double entendre, but that I can pull a joystick out for and wail on people with. I highly doubt that it'll be Twitch.
It's not going to be
probably
a TIE Fighter.
No, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect. I don't have any.
I would be. You don't know how ecstatic I would be if that was true, but I cannot see him doing that.
I would love if they did, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of agree.
Please, BioWare.
The whole thing is that they want anybody to get in and be able to just do it, so the Twitch does not work. Meanwhile, again, switching games completely, like that Jump Gate Evolution game, where it's completely Twitch-based space combat, and that's the people they are trying to draw in the first place. That's something that would be more along the lines of what you would want.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want both at the same time.
How do you mean both what?
I want both my Star Wars universe and awesome ground stuff as well as Twitch space combat.
Right, that's what I was about to say was you want Jump Gate Evolution style space combat combined with the BioWare awesomeness of ground stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah. You never know. Maybe they hired NetDevil. You never know. We don't know yet.
You can hold on to hope.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they know that for a fact the people that would be playing that part of the combat most of the time anyway would be X-Wing fans.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's
what I mean?
a good
Like,
point.
they might know that, and even if they do, who knows? But we'll find out in a week or two. So
It's the October issue?
no, August issue.
Oh, I could have swore somebody said October issue.
So it'll be pretty soon.
It may be. I think it may be the October issue, but it's coming out in August.
It's coming in. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. They always come early. Freaking things.
Like a month
Yeah, see what I
early,
mean.
which is ridiculous.
It's sort of like Cars, Like Cars is like, get the 2012 edition, August of 2010.
Yeah.
Like, what? That makes no sense. Anyway.
Because we can.
Exactly. It's like, okay. Fine.
It was built in 2005.
yeah, that's the other thing. No wonder it breaks down 100 miles later.
Are we done talking about the Old Republic now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good talk. And
Yeah, good cover.
We're not impressed.
let's see. Warhammer news. The only thing I have is that because I'm not currently subscribed, but the only thing I noticed this week was that they switched their forums over to the BioWare forums, and apparently all of the community. Well, I shouldn't say all of the community, but a loud portion of the community thought it was doomed. But it was a sign that everything's being enveloped by BioWare. Blah 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 blah. But
That's fine.
really, it's just some forums, people.
It's like, actually, if things are being developed by BioWare, why is that an issue?
Well, as long as good people don't lose their jobs and they actually work together and just change the name and kind of, integrate, then I don't see it as a bad thing for Warhammer at all. But I think it would be more dangerous if they were just cutting them loose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Groovy.
Cooperation? More cooperation. What's bad about cooperating? In Sesame Street, they teach you that cooperation is good.
Yeah, they also have dudes living in garbage cans.
Just throw that out there.
Well, yeah. All right.
So you're saying that that's okay? Living in a garbage can?
Sesame Street says it's okay.
Banging on a trash can.
This episode has been brought to you by Garbage. Live in it.
Brought to you by the letter 4.
Drumming on a street light. You guys never watched Doug, huh?
No.
Do 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 do.
Do we have any WoW news other than we're playing it?
That's news enough.
Servers are still up, apparently, for a while.
A lot of people people are talking about Cataclysm a lot.
Actually, I heard from one of my friends that is playing the beta for Cataclysm. He's very, very excited about how much it changes the game.
It's like a whole new. It's like WoW 2, really.
Yeah, without actually making a new game that's based.
That's a brilliant way of doing it.
It is a brilliant way of doing it because they're going to charge full price for a new game for this expansion. They're going to get it all, and they still already have their player base without making anyone switch over.
Yeah, sort of like with EQ1 and EQ2. They had EQ1 and EQ2. Like, there's people that are like, so awesome, EQ2 sweet, and then there's like the other half that are
I'm
like,
not going.
they're like, I'm not going anywhere. Fuck that. I already got my character.
Yeah. And so this is brilliant. It's WoW 2 wrapped in WoW.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to be good or not. A lot of people are most people I know are doing the wait and see because a lot of people aren't real sure about the class changes and stuff as they're coming up because it's so different.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing one of my friends was saying was that it's so different that you really have to relearn how to play your class.
So there's gonna be a lot of disgruntledness, I think, at first, and then we'll have to actually see what the real results are.
Yeah,
but I'm excited to play a Worgen.
I don't know if I'll re-roll.
I would play a Goblin, but they're on the other side, and I don't want to have to start a whole new thing.
So I'm trying. What were all the classes that were available to the Worgen?
Druid.
And
other than
period.
That's all I care.
Oh, okay.
I would never.
Not a shaman, because that's what I was
that's what he was gonna
semi-excited
do.
for.
But
man.
it seems like they would be shaman. It seems like natural and rustic, but
Can they be hunters?
I think so.
If they can be hunters, I might re-roll a hunter one.
I don't know. But the druid ones, I never wanted a night elf druid. I just never did. And Worgen, I don't know why, but I like, I'll play a druid. They're already animals, I guess is the reason.
Yeah, they
There
can
you
be hold on. Death Knight, Druid, Hunter, Mage, Priest, Rogue, Warlock, Warrior.
Damn, that means a lot of stuff.
Except
I could see
the one class I wanted.
I can see re-rolling as a hunter though.
All right. Well, when I do my druid, you can do your hunter, and that's a good.
Hot.
We're gonna do them.
You can do your hunter, and I'll do my druid. We'll do it together.
Hot.
Hey, speaking of EQ2, someone said we talked earlier about EQ2, that free to play some kind of shit. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh
they're gonna-
Yeah. I went free to play.
EQ is going free to play. The way I read it was it's an option, and it seems like, and I don't know if this is true or not.
Wait. If you want to pay us, that's okay.
we like money.
Well, basically,
You have money.
basically they're like, okay. You can either play our game for free, or you can play our game and pay us money. Yeah.
You don't care.
You like the juice, huh?
Yeah.
The juice
The
is
way
good.
the way I understand it is that it's gonna be sort of like a tiered thing, where the free to play is gonna be on one. When I read it, I was kind of confused, but I might have been drunk at the time, so being drunk now explaining it might not be conducive to actually getting the truth.
It is fantastic that we have you for a podcast where explaining things is what we do.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good thing. Facts is what we're about.
Well, that's true.
Yes, facts and news. That's our main focus.
I had to explain on Twitter today that we weren't doing a show tonight because I didn't want to wear pants. And we go, we're all in our boxers, so there's no live show. And one of our fans, I don't think that's the correct term, one of my Twitter followers anyway.
One of the other psychopaths in the world decided to post something.
It was War Grimnar. I don't really know if he's a fan or not, but he actually bothered to come up back. He's like, kind of with the show you have, I assume you're not wearing pants anyway.
Yeah, that's actually.
I think the quote was something like, "It's not that much of a stretch." Like.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, that's.
We're going places.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going places pantsless. That's our goal.
Anyways,
so
EQ2.
Yeah, the way I understood it
Still on
was derail. The way I understood it was like free to play is going to be on a different server or something. Like they're going to have they're way different like worlds. So if you pay, you're going to be with your paying friends, and the free people are going to be with other free people.
Yeah, free accounts are going to get they're going to get restricted classes and races, and I believe somewhat of a restriction on where they can go, but there's still going to be a crapload of content.
Okay, but say you're a free person, you try the game out, you really, really love it. Can you then pay to transfer to a pay realm to be with other paying?
I do not have the answer to that. I am not sure.
No
Because
clue.
that would be genius.
That would be genius, but I have some.
I would assume like if they implemented some kind of system where if you started subscribing, you automatically get moved to the shard of paying subscribers. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got some.
Shard of paying subscribers.
Welcome to the shard of paying subscribers.
Do you like that? It's like a dungeon or something.
Fantasy, like, yeah, it's very, very.
The shard of paying subscribers. Yes.
Hold on, I've got some EQ2 documents that I have here. Let me see if I have the.
Take your +2 shield of Visa or MasterCard.
plus
Wait,
plus
here
3 against overdrafts.
Here comes a mob that is 3 levels above you. Quick, throw money at it.
No, that's Blizzard.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
Blizzard.
epic boss? You got $8?
If you got $8, that thing is dead. But I thought this game was about accomplishment. Fuck that. This game's about money.
We are broke.
We're broke, bitch.
But now that we went to free to play, we're rich, bitch.
God.
So what are these documents you have, Jason?
Yeah, Jason. More about the documents.
I've got some EQ2 documents that kind of answer some of these questions here. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh
Are they
wait,
Cheetos?
no, they don't say any of the answers.
What does it say on there that you thought the answers might be?
Well, it says
bread, milk.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly.
says
Oh, God damn it.
I like ACDC.
Game day beer.
Yeah, get some game day light.
Says stop at 7-Eleven. Get game day.
Yeah, and then get more game day. Do not laugh at the attendant. No, this doesn't have
Until you
any
leave.
answers. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. This is a blank piece of paper.
It's actually,
Yeah, that's more like it.
well, no. Hey, this has more information about EQ2 free than you guys have. So,
Oh!
Well, bring the rain.
yeah. You're welcome.
Whew. So Guild Wars 2. It's on the
Well,
list.
it's badass.
Stop thumping.
Hold on. I've got some documents on Guild Wars 2. Let me pull them out here.
Out of his ass.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm getting to.
Yeah, they're pretty far up there. He's got a.
Yeah,
He's got really,
he's got a lot of room, apparently.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got it right here. This stuff looks pretty sweet. I wish you guys could see this. I can't really describe it.
Shannon, describe it for us.
I'm not going to look at him.
No, look.
I married him. I
Look how
don't have to
badass
I looked at
it
him. I
looks.
married him. I have to look at him.
Actually, I can't read any of this because of NDA.
Really? I thought you were going to say because it's covered in shit.
It's covered in NDA. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But you guys were talking about World of Warcraft or
No,
something?
we were talking about joining our Steam group at
Oh, yeah.
/multiplaying net.
Oh, I've got that information right here.
Hey, Steve, do we still do a site of the week?
We're going to. I just have not had any free time to get.
We're on hiatus.
Actually, I've got that.
Jeez. There's still some
Okay,
touches.
the start of the week is GameStop.com.
There's still some stuff I want to do.
For
You know,
reserving
do you remember? Do you
Wait,
remember?
lift
Hey,
it.
remember this? Remember when I used to hit you with this?
Hit him, Black Mamba.
Do you
All
want
right,
me?
sorry.
Do you want me to hit you with this?
But I was going to read GameStop's return policy. What? Stop hitting me.
All right. Since we don't have a site of the week, I was just going to give out some of our.
Open new merchandise may be exchanged for the identical. Ah, goddamn.
Wait, I have a receipt here too. She can't hit me.
Oh, he's got paperwork too. What does that documentation say,
I don't
John?
know, but you idiots, I do the editing, so
It's true.
go
Come on,
ahead.
come on.
I tried
Breaking
to
news
call.
from John's pocket. What's up?
May be exchanged for a refund or exchange within 30 days of purchase.
Okay.
Open
okay.
new merchandise may be exchanged.
I'm gonna
for-
Twitter
No, you
that.
can't boot him from the call.
I was thought about it, but it's so much of a pain to get him back in.
Anyway,
Anyway, since we don't have a site of the week, if you would like to follow some of us on Twitter, you can. And so I was going to give out some of our Twitter accounts. There's Dean, who's usually on the show. It's Tayden, Tehden. Jason here is at Jabberant, Jabberant. I'm Zellybelly, Zelibelli. Steve is Slurms, MP. And let's see, who else we got? We got Kendall, who's Rare MP, and Grok, who is Grokked, Groked. Do we have, who else do we have on there?
Not John.
yeah, no, nobody else.
Well, he
is,
doesn't actually post. It's
That's true.
Pazzalupo.
Yeah, he does sometimes. He's been posting more lately.
And let's see, who else do we got? We got a lot of freaking Twitterers, which is kind of awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably going to just link all these.
Maybe we should do a show notes thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do it today.
Yeah.
And we have no listener feedback whatsoever.
Oh, I might have some here.
No, shut up.
All right.
The show probably would have been longer, so if you wanted the show to be longer, write in. Give
If
us
you
a
felt
post
it was a good length.
You people like this?
Let us know.
If you felt it was too long, then I guess you're probably glad no one left feedback.
All right. Good game. Good game. Oh, by the way, do you guys
Slap.
are you following at all, or do you care about DC Universe Online?
I know a few people care, but I do not.
I
Okay.
want
I was
to.
just curious.
The actual gameplay has not enticed me.
Looks like shit.
That new trailer was the cinematic trailer was awesome.
And
but-
cinematic.
Well, the
are
cinematic
great.
trailer was sick. You know,
Yeah.
just like any other cinematic trailer normally would
exactly. But
But,
watching gameplay, it does not look that great.
be. The game. Have you guys watched the? It was done by some kind like Iron Star or something movement. It was some. It was like a 20-minute E3 2010 video. Have you guys seen that? It's. I didn't think it looked good at all until I watched that video, and I think it has potential, but still skeptical. It plays more like a action-y console physics-based sort of thing where the world is your weapon and that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's was that on our forums? Shit, I gotta look now.
Yeah, we posted a link to
Can
it.
we be done? Look at our forums. I just really don't care about DC, and I want
No.
And I want to
Yeah,
get
we're done.
into
No.
World of Warcraft. And
Yeah, we can talk about this.
I'm sure, Paz, in like a month, I'll be buying lifetime subscriptions because of you, and that's all we'll be talking about. So we'll cover it, I'm sure.
Okay, the most impressive thing that John did was Grok, Brian, was talking about how much he was not interested in StarCraft II, and then he buys the game, and then he admits that you talked him into buying the collector's edition, like the $100. Like he went from having no interest.
John, do you
What?
realize? Okay, Steve blames me for getting people interested in World of Warcraft, and you're being blamed for talking people into Star Trek. If we combine our powers for one game that we both actually agree on,
Which I already know what it is.
we're gonna be unstoppable, dude.
Okay, you and me start right now. Propaganda, Old Republic.
Oh yeah, because
Oh, shut
Star
up.
Wars is hard to get people into.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
I thought you were
impossible.
gonna
That was not on my radar.
They're gonna say Lego, yeah. Lego Universe, everybody.
Oh, actually, I
actually
just got in the
interested in playing that.
I just got in the beta for Lego
I've
Universe.
been in beta. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, you fucker.
I just got in the beta for Lego Universe. I have not played it yet because the fucking servers are down, but
Hey, Steve.
Yo,
I want to log in.
I'm already logging in.
I can't log in because you guys are still talking.
I can't log into Star Trek because the server's down.
All right. Well, we're all trying
about
to
you get
log
in the
in,
World of Warcraft?
Canceling. Everyone go on vent, okay?
Vent.
All right.
Hooray.
Bye, guys.
Everybody listening, get on vent.
Everybody get on vent and we'll be there.
Well, gentlemen, no point in hanging around this dump any longer.
Wait! Where are you going? I was going to make espresso.
Show's over, folks.
You can't go! All the plants are going to die. Take off, eh?
Thanks for listening to Multiplaying, the companion podcast at multiplaying.net. Questions, comments, feedback, errors, etc. can be sent to multiplaying@gmail.com. We invite you to write a review on iTunes and visit our website at www.multiplaying.net.
We've made a lot of friends, shared a lot of laughs, often at the expense of others.
I think some people are going to be upset.
Let me just close this conversation by saying you are one unique individual.
Thank you and good night.
Dead Workers Party Network. No pants, no lag.